Occasionally, our original plans have to get put aside in order to make room for something much better. My original plan tonight was to write about a simple card trick that I had created earlier today, which I thought might make for a nice introduction to my magic hobby. The universe proved to me once again, though, that it has its own tricks up its sleeves, and I'll have to save that article for another time. Instead, I found myself exploring a different kind of magic. Music. I am at my most inspired state of writing when I am listening to music. Every time I sit down to write, whether it's a private journal entry, a blog post for you, video, dialogue, or even some code, I always start by hitting that play button in my music player. Music gives my words, and yes, my code, meaning beyond simple definitions and semantics. It helps me understand the emotion for each syllable uttered throughout the course of internal dialogue that plays in my mind, while searching for the words that should be used next. It helps me match the cadence of my voice to the cadence of a song, which makes the entire experience for you, my listener, that much more engaging. When I listen to music while writing, everything just seems to come together the way it's supposed to. Tonight, I began with a plan for what to write, but the music did not allow me to. Johan Johansson, with his Cambridge 1963 song from the Theory of Everything movie soundtrack, gripped my thoughts and tore them from the path that they were on. There would be no simple writing. I needed to let the music lead my thoughts elsewhere and wait to see where I ended up. I'm still listening to that soundtrack, enjoying the sights that it's granting me to see with closed eyes, falling into the emotions of an entire history's worth of human experiences that each track is imbued with, holding fast to piano-played notes as they delicately dance through my heart and carry on chasing a not-too-distant dream world, sinking back into my pillow with the aching fear that I may die tomorrow and never hear those songs again. For your own sake, your own sanity, your own soul, do not let these notes play on in vain. Be cautious with your time. Be jealous with it. Be protective of it. Our time is finite, and while the greatest desire of mankind has been to make himself immortal, we must recognize the limitations that come with that desire. We cannot make ourselves immortal, but we can multiply the moments that make up our mortality. Take a single second and witness it become 4 when a perfect chord is struck on a piano. Take a minute and transform it into 1,000 with a drum roll that threatens to never end. Take an instant and amplify your desire to press on with each blast of the trumpet choirs. I don't just use music as a tool to help me focus. I use it as a way to increase the value of each moment that I find myself creating something. It's the difference between being active and being fruitful. There's no sense in working to no end, but even if you have no idea what your end goal looks like, at least multiply the moments leading up to it with whatever kind of music inspires you to go further. Your end result may look different than you originally planned. But if the music leads you to go further, then you should be proud that you can go as far as you can. Keep going. Don't stop.